Hi. So in the last session, now that we have seen as to how to make a YouTube channel, we saw how to make the YouTube channel in terms of putting the right profile, the right name, the right banner, right, and also we saw as how to optimize a YouTube channel by using different things like playlist and then the right keywords for title and stuff like that. So now we are good to go in terms of seeing as to how to promote a YouTube channel through paid media. Typically Google Ads. Why Google Ads? Because say Google Ads and YouTube are both a part of the same Google family. So obviously, it makes more sense to be using Google Ads for promoting your YouTube channel than any other platform, because it's like they know each other better than anybody else, right? So this session is going to be about how to promote basically YouTube through Google Ads. Okay, so let's jump into my Google Ads ad account and see as how we can do this. Okay. So this is my Google Ad account. By now we know how to start a campaign. I click on this new campaign, click on this, and of course I've got different options, as you can see here. This we already discussed in our Google Ads session. So for now what I'll do is that I will be using, say for example, brand awareness and reach campaign, and I'll click on this video option, and then I get this different options. Okay, now earlier we used to have skippable in-stream bumper and non-skippable in-stream as separate entities, but now they have all become under one platform, that is video reach campaign. Okay, so we don't have different option for all these three entities here. So what is skippable in-stream ad? So skippable in-stream ad basically, okay, now what is in-stream ad? In-stream ad is basically which is going to run as part of a YouTube platform only. So in-stream means it's part of the YouTube channel. It's not some other platform that's going to be used to promote your YouTube ad. Okay, YouTube channel ad, so to say. Or skippable in-stream ad is basically I'm sure you, when you open your YouTube channel, you sometimes see a lot of ads wherein it says skippable ad. You can actually skip that also. So it runs for 5 seconds. Okay, and you also have the option, you as a viewer also have the option of ending the ad before it completes its 5 seconds, right? So that's one. And apart from that, you also have non-skippable in-stream ad, which runs for 15 seconds, which you cannot skip. It'll run through, for 15 full seconds. And only after that, your uh, YouTube video will start, whichever you intend to see. Okay. Now, bumper is something wherein it's a 6-second ad basically, bumper ad, which often comes all of a sudden. Now, bumper ad mostly is to be used for big brands, because I mean, if you're a big brand like Nike or Puma, or Airbnb, then bumper ad makes sense, because you already know about the brand, so it's more about brand awareness, so to say, because that's the whole idea of using a bumper ad. Okay, now all these three entities, skippable in-stream, bumper, and non-skippable in-stream, all now falls under this option, that is video reach campaign. Okay, and then you've got also our option like outstream. Now, what is outstream? Outstream is basically these are video ads again, wherein it falls outside the YouTube channel. So basically, it will not be shown in YouTube channel, but this will be shown on platforms outside of YouTube channel, the partner channel, so to say. Okay, and it will be shown only on mobile and tablet, so to say. And this outstream ads are also, it's got a bidding strategy of viewable cost per impression. Now, what is viewable cost per impression? So basically, what it means is that it's only when you view the ad will you be charged. Okay. So and the for them the ad viewability count is 50% of the ad that somebody watches it for at least 2 seconds or more. So basically, if you are seeing 50% of the ad that has been given to you, that has been shown to you, and that too for minimum of 2 seconds, if you see it, then only it's counted as one view. Okay, so it goes by VCPM, that is viewable cost per impression. Okay. Now, ad sequence is also something wherein and so these are the formats, different formats. Ad sequence is something wherein you've got two, three YouTube videos that you have, and it will come in sequence wise, one, two, three, four, multiple videos that you can do that will come one after the other. Okay. So now let's see one by one. Let's choose video reach campaign. So in video reach campaign, what happens? We have skippable in-stream, bumper, and non-skippable in-stream, right? Okay. And okay, now in this also, okay, now again in this I've got two options. Either I go for bumper or skippable in-stream, okay, or a mix of this, or I can go for non-skippable ad. The what was skippable ad, if you remember, if you just go back, go 5 minutes back, or maybe less than 5 minutes back that we discussed. So skippable ad is something wherein it's a 5 second ad which can be skipped by the viewer. Bumper ad is a 6 second ad which comes in the screen all of a sudden, right? Non-skippable ad in stream is basically that form of ad which goes for 15 seconds and you cannot skip it basically. So it's for you to decide whether you want to go for this skippable form of ad which is skippable in stream and bumper, or you want to go for non-skippable. Okay, so now let me choose skippable ad. Okay, and then I go to continue. As I continue, what will happen is that it will take me to open. Okay, so brand awareness campaign. Okay, campaign name, let me put it the way it is. Of course you can put a different name. I'm going by whatever is given to me. Okay, yeah, it's so it's of course it's on 16/10/2021, so it makes sense, you know. So bid strategy, here I can only have CPM as my bid strategy, target CPM, so to say. Okay, so with target CPM, what does it mean is that cost per 1,000 impression. Okay, so basically it's going to take cost per 1,000 impressions. So how many? So what is the cost per 1,000 impression? That's going to be my target CPM, right? So how much I'm willing to pay for per 1,000 impression is what is my target. In a broader form, target CPM, right? So campaign total. So campaign total is a total budget that I'm going to use. So let me put as 1,000 for example. Okay, and start date is 16 October. Select date is say I'm going to put it for 2 days. Okay, 4 billion impressions they're saying. Okay, networks, video partners, and display partners. Okay, languages, let me put English. Okay, okay, this you can choose either standard inventory, which I'm going to choose. It's recommended. Basically, it's going to show my ad on content that's appropriate for most brands. It's going to not include things like strong profanity, strong sexual content, and discussions of sex, violence, either real or dramatized. And if I go for limited inventory, what will happen is that it will be what it's going to exclude is basically sensitive content, but to a moderate level, moderate sexuality, suggestive content, moderate profanity. So it's going to do it moderately, but here it's standard, which will have a stricter control in terms of my ad promotion. Okay. Then here, okay, here you go to different options. Either if you want it to be part of live streaming videos or embedded YouTube videos, you can select any of them. And if you want to level this content suitable for families, you can select this. Or most audience with parental guidance, teen and older audience. So these are the different parameters that I have, but I will stick to that. That is content not yet labeled. Okay. Okay, so let me take only one ad group name, only one ad group. Like I said, you should have different ad groups to have a mix of different things. But here I'm going to have one ad group only, and so let that ad group name be the way it's coming as default. And then in demographics, what I'm going to choose is uh, I'm not going to choose 65 plus because I don't expect 65 plus to be too active on YouTube, and also maybe they're not going to be my of course, giving due respect to them. Even I've got my grandparents who are 65 plus, but when it comes to my YouTube videos, when it comes to my own money to be spent, so obviously I've been more cautious. Then so basically I'll not be wanting to target 65 plus who would not be too keen on my products and services. I'll also not be too comfortable targeting 55 to 64. So yeah, so for me, till 35 to 44 is is an ideal audience for me. Gender, let me put it both female and male. Okay, yeah. This is we already saw audience manager. If you have your own this, of course we already did this as part of our Google ads, so I'll not again go into this. Our prime motive goal in this is to see how YouTube video is done. Okay. Okay, and target CPM. What is target CPM? So basically how much I'm willing to spend per 1,000 impressions. Okay, so let me put it as 90. Okay, so 90 rupees per 1,000 impressions is what I'm willing to pay. Okay. Now comes here, I need to paste my video, the link of the video basically. So I go to my YouTube channel, and what I do is okay, so what I do is that I just copy this video URL, okay, and all I need to do is just paste it here. Okay, so this is how it's going to come. This is how it's going to show on YouTube, and this is how it's going to show on Google Video Partners. All the different partners that I have. Okay, and this will be skippable in in-stream ad. Okay, skippable. So okay, now they are showing it here. So this is where people can skip this ad. So this is why it's called a skippable ad. Okay, 5-second ad. 5 seconds skippable ad. I have the final URL is this, display URL also the same. Okay, call to action, let me put this as learn more, shop now. I've got nothing to sell, sign up, buy now, watch now, start now, book now. Okay, play now, let me put it as play now. Okay, headline. So my this is a sport channel. Okay, it covers Indian sports basically. Learn more about, sorry, okay, enter a shorter action. Okay, Let me put it Indian sports, okay, because it's got a very short description. Indian sports, okay. Okay, so companion banner. So what is companion banner? I'll just show it to you. So companion banner is something that's going to come in this area, which is clickable basically. So once you click it, it's going to take it to your relevant platform, relevant website, or YouTube channel basically. Right. So it's going to show somewhere up there, and then it's clickable. It's going to have a clickable action, and then it's going to take you to that respective platform. Okay. So let me put this as auto generating using channel banner. You can also upload an image if you have one. Okay. The ad name, let it say like this. So in this, what's happening is that average, they're saying I've got a coverage of 4 billion impressions, which is not bad. And for the budget that I'm going to spend 1,000 and a bid amount of 90, which is a CPM, I'm going to have an impression of 9,000 to 22,000. Okay. Uh, so this is the overall universe actually they're talking about. The one that I selected it has got an overall impression of 4 billion, out of which I will be roundabout entitled to this kind of impressions. Okay, keeping in mind the money that I'm spending, also the CPM, the target CPM, so to say. So the average CPM is going to be between 42.14 to 90. Okay, budget spend is 95 to 100%. That's going to happen, and unique reach is 6,000 to 6.1 thousand to 19,000 is my reach. Okay, now what is the difference in reach and impressions? If we go back, so reach is basically, now you are one reach, I am one reach, right? But if you basically see the ad, not necessarily click it. I'm talking see the ad. Just if it is shown to you, or if you see the same ad for 3 times and I see it for 2 times, then it becomes 3 plus 2 5 impressions, right? So in this case, what happens? Reach will be 2, but impressions will be 5. So this is what they're saying. Okay. Now all I do is create campaign. Okay. And you can also have an bumper ad if you click on this. Okay, so let me put another video link. So let me put this, for example. So what will happen is do this. Okay, now so this is my second ad. Sorry. Sports. Again, let me put this as Indian sports only. Okay, this is my ad to second ad. Okay, so basically I've got 2 ads in this. And this is how it's going to look like. Yeah, so it's gone for review, and it'll take some time to be reviewed within 24 hours to 48 hours. Even before that, it'll be live. Okay, so that's one. Now let's go for other options. Okay, uh, so let us go to the other formats now. Let us create a new campaign. Okay, and let us click in this again, and let us click on video. So what we did just now was video reach campaign. Okay, now let's do outstream ad. Outstream. Okay, so what is outstream? Outstream is something that's going to be that's not going to be shown on YouTube channel, but it's going to be shown outside of YouTube channels, right? So that's outstream ad. Okay. Now how is it different is, okay, let me have the campaign name as given. Now this will be viewable CPM, right? So what was viewable CPM, if you remember? We already spoke about. With viewable CPM, cost per 1,000 impressions, you set the most you're willing to pay for every 1,000 times your ad is shown in a viewable position. An ad is counted as viewable when 50% of your ad shown on your screen for 2 seconds or longer, right? So basically your ad has to be shown, has to be seen by people, at least 50% of the ad has to be seen, and then it's going to be counted as one view. Plus, also the second criteria is that it has to be seen at least for 2 seconds or longer. Then it's will be counted as one view. Okay, right? So rest remains the same actually. So nothing much in this. So campaign, for example, again, if I put 1,000, sorry, 10,000 is too much. I don't have so much money. Sorry. Okay, then 18. So what they're doing is that dividing into 333.33 rupees daily budget for 3 days. That's how they've done, right? The rest remains the same. I'm not going to have the same discussion again here. Any keywords you have, that also you can do it. We have already seen as how to do, select keywords using keyword planner and stuff like that. That you can do, right? I'm not going to see that now. Viewable CPM bid. So this is all going to viewable CPM bid. So again, if I put 90, so 90 is my viewable CPM ad, right? And rest remains all the same, just like we did for skippable ad. Just like we did the video reach campaign ad, the same is going to be for this as well. Okay, so that's the second format that you can do for your YouTube campaign. Now let's go for the third option. Till now, what all we have seen? We saw outstream. We saw a video reach campaign, which was video reach campaign is nothing but your skippable ads. Skippable ads, 3 formats. One is 5-second skippable ad, one is 15-second, one is bumper ad, right? Which is 6 seconds. So these are both skippable ad. Second is outstream ad. Okay, and okay, in this also we have got a non-skippable ad, right? So it depends on what we select. So as you come down, in the first we had done skippable ad, right? Also you can choose non-skippable ad. So that's one format. That's your video reach campaign. Second is your outstream ad. So video reach campaign is basically going to be in your YouTube channel plus your Google channel partners platform. But in outstream ad, what will happen is that it's not going to be in your YouTube channel, but it's going to be outside your YouTube channel, and it's going to be shown on phones and tablets only. And the CPM will be, the bidding strategy will be VCPM, which is viewable cost per impression, which is nothing but that 50% of the ad and or a 2-second, at least 2 seconds of the ad has to be seen, and then it's going to count as one view. Okay, and then basically bid according to that VCPM bidding you do, right? So till now we have seen video reach campaign, outstream campaign. Third is your ad sequence. Third and the last. So what is ad sequence? As we'll see, so basically in ad sequence you'll have a sequence of different videos that will come, and it will be shown one by one to your viewers. I click on continue. Let the campaign name be like this as it is. Okay, I'm not going to touch that. Again, the bid strategy will be target CPM only. Okay. Okay. and let me put the budget again as same 1000. Select date will be 18. I mean start and end date will be 16 and 18. So again, for 1000 rupees campaign, total amount is 333.33 rupees. Daily budget, that's going to run for 3 days. Okay. Network is YouTube videos. Okay. India, English, all these things remain the same. I'm not going to again go into that. Okay, now comes the different sequence. You can do custom sequence, which lets you control your order depending on a viewer's interaction with the previous step. Or you do an automatic sequence. At least 2 videos ads are recommended, any length. You can do introduce and reinforce. Use a long video ad 30 seconds or more, followed by a short video ad less than 30 seconds. Prompt and inspire. Use a short video ad less than 30 seconds, followed by a long video ad 30 seconds or more. So here it was a long video 30 seconds or more, followed by a short video. But here it's ulta. Here it's a short video to start with, that is less than 30 seconds, followed by a longer video which is more than 30 seconds. Right? Attract and direct. Use a short video less than 30 seconds, followed by a long video ad 30 seconds or more, followed by a short video ad less than 30 seconds. So it depends on what format you want, right? Then we've got engage and differentiate, which uses 4 short videos less than 30 seconds. Okay. Now let us go by custom sequence. Okay. Step 1. Let the ad group be like that. And what I need to do is I select this. Okay. And what I do is I copy the URL. I copied the URL of this video, number 1 video. Okay. And I do this. What I do is I just copy paste that. Okay. It depends. I can select skippable in stream, or I can select non-skippable in stream here also. So let me do non-skippable in stream here. Okay. For a change. Non-skippable in stream is basically 15-second video which viewer cannot skip. Right. Then I do this. Call to action is play now. Okay. Headline. Again, let me put it Indian sports. It's anyway 15 characters, so you can't do much around this. Okay. I'll put this auto generate. Okay. So this is my sequence number 1. Target CPM. They will put this is 90. 137 they've recommended. I mean, recommended means you have to stick by that. So it has to be more than 137, 138. Okay. Then my second sequence. Oh, the video is too long. Oh, okay. Choose a video that is 7 to 15 seconds. Okay. Now, because I selected non-sequence, non-skippable ad, so it's a longer ad, right? It cannot run like that. So I have to go by skippable ad. Okay. If I have to do a non-skippable ad, it has to be shorter than 15 seconds. So I can't go with non-skippable ad. I have to go with skippable ad. This, right? Rest is okay. Okay. Now next step. Next step means I'll put the next video here. Okay. Sorry. So this is what I do. I go for a second video. So let me go with the second video. Say I go with this one. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Copy paste that. My second video. And again, I have to make it skippable only because it's longer than 15 seconds. So I can't make it non-skippable. Okay. Call to action. Again, play now. I put it play now, play now, play now. Okay. Okay, let me put it as Indian sports only. Then okay. So here also let me put this as how much I put last time, 138 I think. Yeah, 138. Add to sequence. So like that I can put one more. I mean I can put multiple. And let me put what this one. Just copy link address. And I just come down. I just copy paste this. Good to go. Again, it has to be skippable because it's longer than 15 seconds. And call to action. I again do play now. Headline again remains the same. Indian sports. Spelling is wrong. Indian sports. Okay. Let me have the same target CPM of 138. Add to sequence. And let me now go with only these 3 ads, okay, which will come in sequence one after the other. And I just create a campaign. Yeah. Okay. So this has some problems. Okay. False details. Okay. Edit the ad. Okay. Destination is meant. Domain will display URL, final URL, mobile URL, users end. Okay. 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 So this basically has some policy details. Uh, So this you have to, you have to see request and exception. I can put, so let me just put this as a request for exceptions. So all these things you have to see basically. Request for exception. Then we'll see what happens. Okay. It again might have the same problem. Let's see. Okay. It has taken me it as an exceptional case. Okay. So it's good to go, right? Yeah. So yeah, so that's it. So in a nutshell, we saw how YouTube campaign can be done, right? First of all, there are two things basically in terms of YouTube videos. One is skippable ad, one is non-skippable ads. What are skippable ads? Skippable ads comes in two forms. One is 5-second skippable ads, which viewers can just skip within 5 seconds. One is a bumper ad, which comes in the form of 6 seconds, and one is a non-skippable ad, which comes in the form of non-skippable. You can't skip it, and it runs for 15 seconds, right? So around this, you can have different campaigns. Just to reiterate, we had what do you say? We had 3 different options. One is the reach video campaign, right? Let us have a look again. Just as a so in reach campaign, what happens is that there are again 2 forms. We can do it either through skippable ad or through non-skippable ad, right? And so we first did video reach campaign, which is basically it comes in YouTube plus the Google partners. Then we have outstream. Now in outstream, what happens? It falls outside your videos, your YouTube channel basically. That's where the ad is going to be shown. The third is that ad sequence that you can see. We just did ad sequence as the last format. Ad sequence basically you can have the sequencing of different videos of your YouTube channel that comes one by one. That is going to be shown one by one to the viewers, right? So this is how you have to do the campaigns, right? Again, it depends on what format you want, what works out best for you. You have to do a lot of testing. Few things will work for you, few things will not work for you, and you have to run the best possible campaign. So that's why you have to do trial and error in all this, and then you'll come to know as to what works for you. So that's the whole idea, right? So thanks a lot. Again, it's been a pleasure. It's really, it was nice, to be part of this YouTube YouTube session. So that's as far as your YouTube video campaign goes, right? Thanks a lot, and keep practicing. Again, that's very important. Without practice, I mean, you'll find it difficult. With practice, you'll you'll just be an expert, and you'll find it as just another thing in this world. Yeah. Thanks a lot, and see you again. Bye.